Today's subscriber shoutout goes to Moshi, and today's commenter shoutout goes to Panda Gaming. Thank you for subscribing and watching my videos, and thank you for commenting. Now let's get on to the video. So a lot of you may have seen, about a week ago, I posted about this on 3 different platforms. I posted about this on Woozworld, YouTube, and on Instagram. I asked you guys for some of your unpopular Woozworld opinions, and now me and Jenny WOOZTUBER will be reading them and basically telling you guys our thoughts about your opinions and what we think of them. And we also have 2 of our own opinions about Woozworld that we would like to share with you at the end. We picked out 8 of your opinions, and both of ours, so that's 10 in total.
They need to look more into reports and also check what the others have done.
I do kind of agree with this one, and let me tell you why. Sometimes Woozworld moderators do a good job with their moderation and when people report others who are breaking the rules, but other times they could definitely do better, because I have seen people do a lot of bad things and I have reported them and then nothing really happened, which doesn't really make sense, because I feel like they should, I don't know, moderating is their job, and I feel like they need to do it better, because sometimes it just seems like they don't do it, or they just like look past something without, like, you know. And it isn't really fair, because then that person who is breaking the rules can just continue breaking them.
The new generation of woozens are rude and entitled.
Okay, honestly, I can kind of agree. I see where you're coming from, but I'm not sure if that's 100% true, from my experience at least. Because a couple years ago in like 2018, it was really, really bad. Like, everyone in this game and in the community was so rude. This community was literally so toxic, especially on Instagram. People were always like fighting, calling each other names every single day. And that's kind of the reason why my channel started to get big, because I used to be basically Woozworld's drama channel. I would always expose people, not just scammers. I would expose people in like drama, all of that. And again, like, Woozworld was full of drama, so a lot of people would watch. But I don't think it's that bad anymore at all, like nowhere near as bad, at least in my experience, because I don't think I've really come across a lot of rude woozens. I mean, yeah, I have, but like, not a lot.
Woozens that say hi and wanna date me.
This one, oh my gosh. I actually posted about something like this on Woozworld a while ago. It is honestly so annoying. I'm sorry, but the way some people will make an account on this game and immediately private chat people and be like, hey, are you single? Want a date? Is so annoying. Like, they literally go in a unit and just sit there and private chat every single person that. As soon as they see someone enter the unit on the spawn, they go to the private chat and say that. It is so annoying because, like, first of all, I'm most likely too old for you. Second of all, I don't date on Woozworld. Sorry, but no, I don't do that. And third of all, something else that I'm not ready to say on YouTube yet, but you guys can probably guess what it is. And some of you already know what it is, but I'm not ready to say it on YouTube yet. It's always the noobs, too. I feel like they're just like young little kids who make an account just to date or like get a girlfriend or boyfriend, and it's honestly annoying because they're so young in the first place. They shouldn't be online dating anyway. And the thing is, they don't even like ask to get to know you first or like chat with you first. They're just like, "Hi, you look cute, want a date?" Like, thank you for saying my pixelated avatar looks nice, but you know nothing about me, so no thanks.
They'd be updating too much.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they update like once a week? I don't really pay attention, so I'm not sure. But I personally don't think that they update too much. I mean, if you mean like new stuff in the shop or like new poses and stuff, then I can kind of see where you're going with that because they do change that stuff a lot. But like updates to the actual game, I don't think they update the actual game a lot. I think it would be nice if they updated the like actual game again a little bit more because I don't know. I just think it would be nice if they updated it a little bit more.
People don't actually miss old Woozworld, they just miss the memories that they had when first starting the game.
This one I can kind of agree with. I do kind of miss old Woozworld. Like, I miss what it looked like, I miss the old features. I think it would be really cool to like be able to go back and play on that old Woozworld again, on that old version. But I do think what you said is true. Some people may not actually miss old Woozworld, just the memories. Like, they don't actually miss the old features and the old looks to it. They just miss, their old friends and the memories. In my opinion, me personally, I miss both. I mean, obviously the way Woozworld looks right now is pretty cool, but I just do miss the nostalgia, I guess, of what the old Woozworld looked like, and the old features. And I do miss my memories, especially my old friends I had on there. I still have contact with one of them, but we barely ever talk anymore. So, yeah.
Unpopular opinion, but color codes are ugly.
Okay, I might be misunderstanding this, so sorry if I am, but I don't think all color codes are ugly. I mean, yes, of course, obviously, I have seen some ugly ones, but I've seen a lot of cute ones, so I don't think they're all ugly. But, I mean, I don't know, I don't think they're all ugly. A lot of them are cute. Most of the time they're cute, but once in a while you will see one that isn't very cute at all, to be honest. Yeah, that's my opinion on that. Sorry if I like misunderstood it because I'm not sure if you meant like all of them are ugly or some of them or what.
One unpopular opinion of mine is, there is nothing wrong with newbies coming up to people asking for clothes or anything. I see a lot of woozens complain about that, and I honestly don't know how people find that annoying. Like, if someone asks you, then just tell them you don't have any unwanteds, or much better, you actually give them items. If you don't want Woozworld to be a dead game, then you should be inviting to newbies and maybe they'd consider playing the game.
This one I can agree with. I do get how it can be annoying to constantly get private chats from noobs asking to give them unwanted. But if it's really a problem, just ignore it. Just don't say anything instead of being rude about it. Because if you're rude to them, they aren't gonna think very good of the game and they're gonna leave. And we want people to play this game so it's not dead. I feel like if you're nice to new people, they will feel welcomed and they will want to play more and make friends, because I have made friends with noobs before and they are not that bad. A lot of them are actually pretty cool. So I don't really see why people are like rude to them with that, because we were all new at the game at some point, and I feel like a lot of us did the same thing, you know, going around asking people for stuff because we're new and we don't have anything besides the starter clothes. So yeah, I definitely agree with this person.
When you're starting Woozworld and you're not VIP, it's really hard to get because everything is limited for you, like the number of items you can add to Marketplace.
This one I definitely agree with. It's hard to do a lot of things when you're not VIP. The main thing I really care about is Choco. I don't know why, I just really like my Choco, okay? Because if you're not VIP, you can't wear it, which is dumb. Honestly, I think it's the only item that's really worth it, like for getting VIP. And the marketplace thing is literally so true. I remember when there wasn't even a limit to the amount of items you can add. And the day I saw that I could only add 5 items because I wasn't VIP, I was so mad. Like, I was so mad because I used to love putting stuff on the marketplace and selling things. I feel like over time, they just keep making things for non-VIPs more and more unlimited, which is really unfair because some people aren't allowed to buy it and some people just can't afford it. But if you want VIP without paying, what I do is I do surveys for woos, and then I get enough woos, and then with the woos I can buy VIP from shops for only a month. So that's how I get my VIP, so I recommend doing that. My own unpopular opinion is that exposing units are stupid and pointless. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will explain it to you real quick. Sometimes people will go on spare accounts and they will go in their unit and they will make the title something like exposing this person or exposing Woozens at this time. And then a lot of people go. I'm talking like 50 people to over 100 people. And then what they do is they make a YouTube video about some person and they post it on their walls at a certain time or whenever, and then the people in the unit go on their walls and watch the video. And 90% of the time, the video is literally just like exposing someone's face, which is stupid and pointless, like I said. Like, I don't see the point in just showing like a ton of people a random person's face. I don't. It's stupid. I'm sorry, but like, if you do that, please go outside and touch some grass. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Never mind. And some people literally make diss tracks about people. Like, okay, if you have drama with this person and you are going out of your way and wasting your time making a crappy diss track about them on Woozworld, please go outside. And literally every time I go to an exposing unit and they're posting a diss track about someone on their wall, it's always so bad. Like, it's so bad every single time. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you making a really bad diss track about someone over Woozworld drama and posting it for so many people to see when they don't even care? They don't even know this person. I don't see the point. And sometimes the things will be really bad. Like, instead of showing someone's face or posting a diss track about them, they will, I don't know, I don't want to say it on here, but they'll post like inappropriate pictures of them. First of all, that's literally illegal. And also, the people they're exposing the pictures of are usually under the age of 18, so kids. And third of all, that's literally terrible. You're doing that to someone over drama on a kid's game. Like, I could just go on and on about how stupid exposing units are, but I don't want this video to be too long. If you ever see a unit like that, just report it, report the person, and leave, because you're giving them the attention, and it's just really dumb. That's my opinion. that's all we have for today. Sorry this video was long. Yeah, if you'd like a chance to get a subscriber shout out, make sure you're subscribed and make sure your subscriptions on YouTube are public so I can see. And if you would also like a chance to get a commenter shout out, make sure you comment on this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.